Check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Inside, here's Finney-Smith, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Stewart, a screen on Schroeder. Cunningham on the wing, covered by Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Stewart. 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Launches it. Duran with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
And he makes a first. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Outside Schroeder. Bridges. Detroit with a rebound. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Cunningham against Bridges. And he banks in the layup.
The muscle from Cunningham, just taking it to the defense and coming through big.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Outside Finney-Smith. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Fontecchio. Shoots over Johnson. And it's in, off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. The Nets need to get off a shot here. From deep. Duran with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Can't hit that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons ahead, up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
And now let's meet the visiting Chicago Bulls. At shooting guard, Ayo Dosunmu. At small forward, Alex Caruso. At the other guard position, Kobe White. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. Number 9, Dylan Brooks. Starting at shooting guard at 6'4", number 4, at the other forward, standing 6'11", number 10. Starting at the other guard at 6'0", number 5, Fred VanVleet. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Sengun.
Hello and thanks for joining us in Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And the injury situation as we take a look here, a half dozen players out of the lineup.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. The basketball gods seem to be displeased.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 4. And for Houston, the wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Sengun. And it's VanVleet in at the point. This should be a fun one, Greg. 2 teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. Out to White. And the pass to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player. DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Smith. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Now here's Dosunmu over Green. On baseline J, and he knocks down the jumper.
You know, the mid-range game, guys, is really one of Nikola Vucevic's strong suits. I mean, you've got to play him honest if you're a defender.
Now here's Green. Passes it to VanVleet. Sengun passes to Green. Nailed from three-point land.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Here's Green following the three-point basket by Chicago. Van Vliet outside. Brooks the pass to Van Vliet. Green with a screen for Van Vliet. Outside Green. This one for three. Chicago grabs the miss. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. White finds DeRozan. Shot from the wing. That one rolling around and rims out. Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
Now here's Dosunmu, headed by Green. Caruso, a screen on Green. Here's White. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls up by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Whitmore is out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. It's good from long range. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Now here's Terry. He kicks to DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Thompson. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Rockets trail. Thompson inside. DeRozan defending. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. And it's Terry off the drive. Count that bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Terry against Thompson. The kick out to Holiday. Şengün with a screen on Carter. Holiday, the pass to Thompson. From deep three-point land. And it's Thompson again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level. Becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. Whitmore with it. DeRozan defending. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw That one on DeRozan.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. It's a different type of matchup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Whitmore. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And he makes both free throws. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Now, here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Smith. Green taking his time here. Smith outside. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Cranes the three-pointer. VanVleet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game. The most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Rockets trail by 7. VanVleet looking around. Pass to Smith. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. Vliet can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 7. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Here's Smith. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, Smith kicks to Brooks. Smith outside. For 3, Van Vliet sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 6.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
The pass to Caruso. Now here's Dosunmu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's DeRozan missing. Van Vliet outside. This is to Brooks. They swipe it. White against Brooks. DeRozan in the corner. Takes the 3. Green with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Van Vliet outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Şengün. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
White against Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Brooks right side. Jacks up a 3. No good on that one. Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo!
25.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's White. And it's Vucevic missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Şengün with a screen on White. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the layup. Good by Şengün.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Now here's DeRozan. And that one is off. On the wing, Brooks. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Pass to Vucevic. And here is Dosunmu. They get it again. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Will establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
It's stolen by Vucevic. 1:24 left here in the 4th quarter. here's DeRozan. The 15-footer. Good. DeRozan's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Bulls.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see some adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
So the Raptors starting five. They've got Emmanuel Quickly. He's out there with Gary Trent. R.J. Barrett out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the four-man position. And for the Jazz, the forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Chris Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the five. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And, of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Barrett against Markkanen. Olynyk with a screen on Markkanen. Here's Barrett. Rebounded by Dunn. Pass to Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Raptors.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Dunn outside. Collins a screen. Here's Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Now here's Quickly. Defended by Dunn. Here's Barrett over Markkanen. Kessler with a rebound. Trent against Sexton. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Kessler. Rebound by Olynyk. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Now here's Dunn. Now Kessler. Pass to Collins. Sexton looking around. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Lets it go from 11. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Good pass from Colin Sexton. I like when he looks to set up his teammates.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
A different look for Utah. Samanic is checked in for John Collins. Clarkson comes in for Markkanen. And it's George in for Dunn. .35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Quickly. Now Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Boucher with it. Kessler with a rebound. Outside Sexton. Here's Clarkson. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So for Toronto right now, Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Nwora in at the 4. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable, pretty daunting.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for Los Angeles, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves, and it's Hachimura in at the 3. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Murray with it. Now the pass to Hunter. The rebound by James.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Reeves. Off target from three-point range. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year with some retooling. They definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Now, Hachimura following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt from deep LeBron. Hunter grabs the miss. Right wing, Murray for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Los Angeles is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Russell sets a screen for LeBron. No good with the triple. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And there's Murray on the assist from Bogdanovich. Murray's got the first points up on the board here for the Hawks. Russell looking it over. Davis down low. Capella's there. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Russell against Murray. Johnson, the pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense. So you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Please put your hands together for your Lakers.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. Prince comes in for Rui Hachimura. Reddish, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Dinwiddie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Hawks, Bays checked in for Johnson. Griffin comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Murray. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Dinwiddie passes to Hayes. Prince outside. Davis with a screen on Griffin. Here's Prince. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. LeBron's checked in for Davis. And then for Atlanta, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdan Bogdanović. And both free throws good for Prince. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Out left to the wing. Here's Bay. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
And the dunk by James.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Three-pointer. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
LeBron James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Prince. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. That one good for 2. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Shot clock at 2. From deep, James. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. LeBron's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy. So it was never a goal of mine. Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A. Thank you. Top of the key, Griffin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Taurean Prince. Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting for Atlanta, Griffin at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Griffin. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Prince. Austin Reeves is checked in for Reddish. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here is Russell. Still without a basket. Griffin with the steal. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Down low, Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
Outside Griffin. Outside Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's LeBron. Almost, but it rolls out. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Griffin against LeBron. Outside Bogdanovich. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Seconds left. No good on the layup. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks ahead, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, are you getting the kind of shots that you want offensively?
They're speeding us up a little bit, and we're making a few mistakes, turning the ball over, some reads, but just need to relax and go ahead and take them. I know we want to make them, so shoot them.
That's never a problem with your squad. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
On the court right now for the Hawks. The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson, and it's Murray in at the point. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. Back to Hachimura. Passes it to Russell. Clock at 6. LeBron against Johnson, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
You know, just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good, LeBron. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A. in just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Pass to Reeves. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer and another basket for the Lakers.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Capella sets a screen for Murray. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Reeves. They grab their own miss. And Davis puts it in.
Yeah, like an octopus in there. Feels like AD just doesn't stop. How many arms does he have?
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Russell. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Johnson against James. Merciless inside. Merciless James.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They lead by 1. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Johnson. LeBron with some nice D. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And Hachimura in there on the rebounding, and I like to see him doing that. Let's hope he keeps it up.
Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
LeBron against Johnson. James in the post. Russell with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional. Has no trouble spotting the open man.
Here's Murray. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Russell passes to James. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. There's the pass to Hachimura. Offensive rebound. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. .122 left in the fourth quarter. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. To end the run. Outside for Murray. And stolen by Russell. Passes to Davis. Hachimura with it. James in the post. Covered by Johnson. A shot's good from LeBron.
And another great performance here from LeBron on the offensive end. Man, that is the norm.
Here's Murray. Capella, the pass to Johnson. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Yeah, Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And a wide open look for James. Drills the three-pointer. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now, here is Russell. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
north of the border in Toronto, the setting for the Timberwolves. The Stifle Tower. Rudy Gobert looking to live up to his nickname as they prepare to do battle at Scotiabank Arena. T-Wolves, Raptors, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
Well, they say misery loves company, and both teams are suffering with injuries. To some extent, it balances out.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three. And for Toronto, Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Abaji in at power forward. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Trent with the defensive effort. And here's Quickley. Pass to Trent. Quickly outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. Now Edwards. Pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Reid for 3. And he can't get that one.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Screen by Olynyk. Pulls it from 20. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Quickly finds Barrett. Now here's Trent. Back to Barrett. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Here's Abaji. Cans it with nobody near him. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Edwards. McDaniels up top. Down low. The kick out to Edwards. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 5.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Trent against Edwards. Olynyk with a screen on Edwards. Trent right side. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Barrett. Reid with a block. Trent against Edwards. Shoots off the step back. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball. When
you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Edwards in at the 2. Nora, pass to Boucher. It's Brown on the wing from 12 feet, and he hits the jump shot.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, B.A. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
Here's Nora, stolen by Anderson. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. That one's off. Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
B.A., there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though. People are more aware because of the data we have from medical science that the season is challenging. And so teams are going to manage their greatest resource, which is the players, carefully. Load management is not going anywhere.
Now here's Barrett. He's off on that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Conley against Brown. Pass to McDaniels. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A. And let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. They set the pick. Puts it up from 12. It's good. Edwards got 7 points.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Trent. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Anderson can't get it to go.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Outside, Brown. 16 seconds left in the first half. Barrett can't hit. Edwards against Boucher. Edwards with it. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Raptors out in front, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
They've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Gary Trent. Kelly Olynyk is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Has to Reed. Conley with the ball. Over quickly. That one rolls around and rims out. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
McDaniels finds Conley for the lead. Here's Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Edwards against Trent. Outside Barrett. Outside Olynyk. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Abaji. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Conley against Quickly. Now here's Gobert. Defense is right there. Uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Quickly passes to Olynyk and stolen by Gobert. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Olynyk. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert inside. Guarded by Quickly. Reed for 3. Counted from distance. And now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Olynyk with a screen on Conley. Now Barrett. And that'll that'll do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
14.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Pass to Reid. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now quickly, outside Olynyk. Quickly, outside. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Minnesota in the lead. Conley looking for an opening. Outside McDaniels. Back to Reid. Tipped away and stolen by Barrett. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Trent against Edwards. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Reid. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Minnesota calls time here. They're up by 1. There's a minute 47 left in the final quarter.
Taking 2 shots. Timeout call for Minnesota.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Making them when it matters most. Those trips to the line can build some confidence.
Olynyk with a screen on Conley. Pass to Barrett. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Gobert. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. A shot by Conley, no good. And here are the Raptors now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Barrett against Reed. Barrett passes to Abaji. Money. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Edwards. Fires the 3. McDaniels can't hit. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Up and over Conley. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And the Timberwolves call time here. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Trent against Edwards. Reed, a screen on Trent.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And Toronto calls time here. They're behind by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the game. quickly from outside. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nuggets, underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got his team on the board to start the game for Denver.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Doncic. And there's the pass to Lively. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
Here's Jokic. Here's Gordon. And Irving pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
On the basket by Jones.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Doncic against Murray. A 3. It's not going to go for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Out to the right wing. Jokic, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Lively. Irving for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Murray looking around. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic, and he overshot that one, missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Keeping his composure right there. Nice job by Kyrie under duress.
Outside Gordon. Over Jones. It's rebounded by Dallas. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lets it go from the wing. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got his second basket.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Murray against Doncic. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the floor for Dallas. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Exum. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent guard like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season. Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now, here is Irving. He can't get it to go.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Great tee that time from Irving. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Hardaway. Scoreless thus far. Outside Irving. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure. Good find from Jokic, fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
52 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Irving's got 6.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jackson passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hardaway passes to Gafford. Here's Irving. Gafford inside. He's against Jokic.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Official.
The previous play is under tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Murray. He has yet to score. Doncic against Jokic. Impressive work inside from Doncic. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Murray finds Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. It's Jokic inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jokic passes to Murray. There's the three. Drills it from outside.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Free throw good. Murray. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Gafford.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Murray outside. They set the pick. There's the triple. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 6. Pass to Hardaway. Over in the corner, Green to the paint. Doncic outside for Murray. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Maxi Kleber is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Lively in at the 5. Jokic, shot by Gordon, wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Takes the 13-footer, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Hardaway.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Out to the wing. Jokic inside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks leading by 5. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Kleber with a screen on Murray. Doncic, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And a wide open look for Porter. And the 3-ball.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight. Some names out of action.
Well, they say misery loves company, and both teams are suffering with injuries. To some extent, it balances out.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Jones is the 2 with Ingram at small forward. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. And it's McCollum at the 1. And for Philadelphia, Buddy Hield is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Paul Reed. And it's Batum in at the 3. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Graham. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans.
There's CJ.
Outside Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. Outside Jones. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by the Sixers. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Graham.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs. Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Maxey against McCollum. Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Oh, nice D from McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Deflected.
And sometimes shooters forget how long Batum is. He uses it so well to reject shots. Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Hield. Here's Batum. Drops in the 3.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Maxey against McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Batum. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Harris. There's 57 seconds left in the opening quarter. Maxey against McCollum. Top of the key. Maxey, that's good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Valanciunas with a screen on Batum. And the a dunk by Valanciunas.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Hield against Jones. Hield passes to Batum. Batum with a screen on Jones. Hield for three. And the 76ers another three.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
McCollum on the wing. Over Maxey. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Sixers on top. They lead by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, way to look, baby. All right, all right.
Box out!